brilliant, but able to keep quiet about a nefarious plot. When the big knock on Donald Trump is he can't keep quiet about anything.
He thought he was going to lose left tonight.
So the idea, but they're saying that Donald Trump is a secret criminal mastermind. The same way George W. Bush, they said he was dumb as a bag of rocks. But they also said he was an evil warlord mastermind who got us into a war that nobody wanted, nobody believed in, nobody would have been dumb enough to support, but Democrats voted for it. Why? Because he tricked them. Not to get biblical, but may the circle of logic be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. So the way to answer them is, look, we understand that you think Donald Trump is evil, but you think every Republican since the beginning of time is evil. You don't have any credibility. John McCain went from being a war hero. They made John McCain out to be a racist. Mitt Romney, okay, who thinks golly gee willikers is a curse word, okay? They make him out to be evil. So what I tell them is, you had a chance to vote for Mitt Romney, who was basically Mother Teresa except nicer. Your punishment in the form of castor oil down your throat is Donald Trump. And that's why Donald Trump won, because a lot of Republicans, conservatives, and I'm a conservative, were willing to sacrifice some ideology because we wanted somebody to hit back. I told people, I said, we wanted a Rudy Giuliani or a Chris Christie or a Donald Trump, not because they were conservative, but because they had brass knuckles.
Yes.
Because that was the first thing I said, was take the gloves off. Mitt Romney was one of the finest, most decent men to ever seek the White House. He was too polite. And Donald Trump was elected because conservatives were tired of getting bullied. So when they pull that garbage about, Donald Trump mean, Donald Trump that, you know what, you can just say to them, you know what, you attack every Republican that way, and if they keep persisting, just go, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my own governing. So that's it. Just let them know. You can say, oh, by the way, happy anniversary. This is the 70th anniversary of Hillary Clinton not being president. Yes, Alan.
All right, now another football question, okay? Who has a better arm, you or Cap?
Come on. No, let's stick to politics.
Yeah, have you ever considered hosting your own podcast?
No, I hate podcasts, and for me, and the reason being is because, look, I make a lot of money doing $1,000 a plate RNC dinners, okay?
Fair enough. Glenn
and Alan are friends of mine, and I have a special spot in my heart for Brooklyn. So, I when I'm in town once or twice a year, I come here, we're friends. But if they were not Brooklyn, to go to Staten Island or the Bronx, I would charge an arm and a leg to speak. And so it's, and Manhattan, I choose never to go there. It sucks. So no. A lot of people, they want all their stuff on. No, I don't want my stuff, complete. I mean, for you guys, I don't care. But the thing is that, no, videotaping doesn't help me. It hurts me because,
people will use your material.
Yeah, and then I have to keep changing it. So no, I don't want to be videotaped. I just want to be paid lots and lots of money. And thankfully, the Republican Party has a lot of money. So
we need to laugh.
Yeah, and we do. Anger does not sell. So again, going into 2018,
Roger Stone disagrees, though.
What?
Roger Stone does disagree. He said in his in the documentary Netflix that hate is a much stronger motivator than love.
And you know what?
Show it.
I disagree with Roger Stone because if people feel that you care about them,
right,
they will go to the ends of the earth for you. Bill Parcells, the old football coach, he had an expression what he called a parking lot guy. And a parking lot guy was a guy that if Parcells told you that there was a football game at 6 a.m. on a Wednesday morning in the Pathmark or Walham's parking lot, guys would be there at 5:30 a.m. with eye black on, ready to hit people. And that's why wherever Parcells went, guys would go from team to and follow him because that's loyalty. Okay, people like you and they trust you. They will go through a brick wall for you. Don't start out with the politics. Find common bonds with people. And if people like you because it doesn't matter how smart you are. John Kerry, I'm smart. Yeah, okay, we don't like you. Okay, we don't care that you won the Kentucky Derby. Okay, we don't like you. So Bottom line, if people like you and they trust you, they will listen to you and they will do business with you.
You're saying
And
by
that's
going
all.
into 2018, you were starting to say
Oh,
2018?
yeah, with 2018, we're going to have a tough battle ahead of ourselves because the party in power normally gets hurt in midterms. So what we have to do is make sure that it's manageable, okay? And so normally the Democrats would have an overwhelming advantage, but in the Senate, Democrats have to defend 25 Senate seats. We only have to defend 9, and they're in pretty red areas. The House, the ones that are going to be in trouble are the moderates, because the conservatives have safe seats. It's the moderates that always get their butts kicked. So if people try to run away from Trump, it won't work. It never works. In 2006, when the Iraq War was unpopular, Mitch McConnell and they said, you know what, let's distance ourselves from Bush. Didn't work. Okay, in 2010 and 2014, Democrats tried to distance themselves from, Obama, and they tried to distance themselves from Clinton in '94. That strategy never, ever works. Like it or not, you are tied to Trump. Because here's what happens. If you move leftward, like say Arnold Schwarzenegger did in California, in an attempt to save yourself, when things go bad, they're going to say, well, you have an R next to your name. You're a right-wing fascist. Trump's a moderate. He's a centrist. But he has an R next to his name. They're going to make him out to be a rabid right-winger, okay? And you will lose. You are tied to Trump. The party in power is tied to the president. That is inescapable. So, trying to distance yourselves from Trump will fail. So what do you have to do? Keep Trump within the guardrails when you can, and do your best to argue conservatism. That's all you can do, is advance the conservative agenda, but don't try to convince people, oh, I'm a conservative, but I'm anti-Trump. It will, as a strategy, fail. So advance conservatism and show this is what happened before Trump took over, this is what happened after Trump took over. And just show that people are finally being put back to work, show that we're finally serious about being friends with Israel, we're finally serious about confronting Iran, and show the positive things that Trump has done. And remember again, ask people what they care about and show how the message fits into what matters to them, because Trump may do a bad job on job A, but do a wonderful job on job B, and if that person cares about job B, that's great. So, ask people what they care about and govern. Listen to people. Don't be Barack Obama. Don't be Hillary Clinton. Don't be John Kerry. Don't be Liz Warren. Listen to people, and that is the best thing we can do. Please come up here. Books, t-shirts, hat. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Daniel?
Yo, Glenn.
No, Daniel's not. Jacob, you wanted to say one or two about?
Yeah, just 1 second. Sorry to hold you guys back. It's just, thank you so much for everything you, all the knowledge you dropped on us, and you're absolutely right. And that's why, as the Brooklyn Tea Party, as Republicans, conservatives, we also do have an opportunity in the 48th City Council District to push back at the Democratic agenda against the mayor and everything that we fight for with Steve Saperstein. If you guys want any more information, I got more pamphlets, and if you can devote your time, effort, and you want to get to know Steve better, if you want to meet him, and this is our little safe space, for a lack of terminology, and we all are here in this together. This is the weakest held Democratic seat. This went overwhelmingly for Trump. There's no reason we can elect a city council district or two.
Where is it located?
It is located in, there's a whole, it's a 48th district, parts of Brighton Beach, Brightwater Towers, Homecrest, Luna Park, Madison, Manhattan Beach, Midwood, Sheepshead Bay, Trump Village. That is Deutsche district. He has a three-way primary going on. So, and this is our candidate, endorsed by the Republican and Conservative Party.
Wait, let me tell you where I think you can beat him on. That condo development that's going up there, a lot of people are opposed, the 40-story tower.
And you're saying universally opposed?
I don't know, the whole community was against it. They knocked down the shopping center
Where-
Trump Village. It's just Google it. Well, the developer Ruby Schron owns that whole area. I think you could. That's a major issue you could run on, and because the assemblyman who ran against who's that the caucus? Stamatis Ladakakis, whatever.
Yeah.
He did very well in the assembly district. He lost though, but that was part of the district. And I told Ladakakis when he was here, mention that issue because people will vote for you on based on that alone.
So that area where it had a huge effect on did
I
very
think
well.
it did. He got what, 48%? Even though he's part of Bay Ridge, but still, it's not bad for a Republican. He almost beat the Democrats.
Wait, he got 48% against Alex McCracken?
He did pretty well.
He got in the 40s. I remember he did
It
get
was
in the
pretty
40s.
well, yeah.
This is like where we are, where our demographics, the numbers are
I'm not
actually
saying that
moving
everyone
for us.
is against it, but it's an issue you can raise that no one else is raising. I live in that district, and they don't do none of the local politicians.
Where that district you living?
Right by Warbass, Trump Village, Warbass.
Right.
Yeah, right,
I
right
mean,
over there. He's not my councilman.
He's gonna be. He lives in
Traeger.
Trump Village.
Well, Traeger, but right across the
Oh,
street. is
right,
Blake.
because it's right at the border.
It's right at the border. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Who's in the Republican primary against Saperstein?
There's no Republican primary.
There better not be. Not for the Republican primaries, that's
Because
ridiculous.
there is a Republican primary out near Fort Hamilton, I know that.
You mean
in the
Bay Ridge?
43rd
No, there's a different
Yeah.
council seat.
That's a different seat. That's the 43rd seat.
Okay.
With all due respect to all four of them running, this is a way better seat. I'm not saying we can't win this if you apply the right strategy and muscle and
You're also going to
money.
need some Russian-speaking people in that community who voted for Trump. Maybe some of the elderly people who might not.
Again, we need all of that, and we can all, as a group,
No, I mean volunteers who can reach out to the community.
and as a group,
Yeah.
we need to plan all this, and any resources and help is that's why I'm here. This is why I'm speaking on behalf of the
Need help
candidates.
being
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Hey, oh, by the way, I want to give a big shout out to oh, I'm so sorry.
careful. Can't afford to lose any Republicans.
How about
I
conservatives?
just want to have more last week.
I just want to say one thing really quick. I want to thank our speaker.
Oh, yeah, way good.
When you were talking, you travel across the country. I'm from the Board of Elections. I can tell you in New York City, that's where I work, we have elections every single year, and every single year there's something for conservatives and Republicans to fight for. So don't pretend that it's only every like 2 years or every 4 years. There's always something going on, even if it's just a judge or your state committee member. Something's going on, and pay attention and be aware.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
So the odd year state committee is this year though, right?
Yes, but it's every 2 years. For
Right. So who's the Republican county chairman?
right now it's Ted Golub,
Okay.
but that's coming up again this year too.
Is he gonna be on the ballot? Are they gonna have another, are they getting all their ammunition? Do they have all their guns and
Every
stuff
every
to
2
throw
years
at each other?
Every 2 years on the odd number years, the
Yeah, but
Republican.
that was my